if one person or one individual gets more than one thing, we're going to do that all at one time. So in other words, we're going to all up here at once. And that kind of alleviates some of the COVID touching. It'll make the school happy. We'll go ahead and let Coach Foster get started with the younger folks, and then we'll go from there. Okay?
Certificate, and then the ones that have awards over here, I have them written down. When you guys come up to get your bag, you'll just get it off. Okay? Sound good? Perfect. All right. For the participation certificate, I mean, it's everybody that played JV. Isabella.
Wait.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's on me. Come on. I misunderstood.
Holly, you want me to give him that so he can put it on? Joanne. She didn't get her gift. Yeah, I'm videoing and taking pictures. It don't have to be professional. I just want to get you get the ribbon on them.
Oh, I got you. I am it. Logan. Josh, not here, right? Josh is here. David, where are you at? Preston.
think he said.
That precious smile.
Alright, listen up. The last little bit of JV stuff is the trophies. And you guys actually made that hard to do. For most of it. Because you guys played really well together and did what you had to do on the field. But I got midfield MVP for the boys is Grant Malcolm. Defensive MVP is Ben. Leo for the girls. The offensive MVP was actually the easiest one to do. Because I just chose who had the most goals and who had the most assists. Because for the boys and the girls, it was both the same person for each side. So Chris, for the boys. And Leah for the girls. Within the team MVP, I basically chose the two people that did everything I wanted, even if they weren't comfortable. For the MVP. I put you places you didn't want to be, and you did it without question. Huey for the boys. And Annie for the girls, because they needed to go. Just go sit down and wait for them.
Good job, Huey.
Coaches Award, they did whatever needed to be done, no matter what the question was. It's tie for the boys. And Caitlin for the girls.
Better run,
And I don't have these two certificates printed yet, but I felt that we needed to do a most improved for both the boys and the girls, for who was most improved from the beginning, from day one to the very end. So I don't have the certificate, so you don't have to come up here. But Preston for the boys. And Ariana for the girls. We'll get those certificates later.
Real quick, listen up. We're going to keep moving. All right. All right. First player for the ladies has a couple awards here, and then once I call, we run through all the awards, and you can come up, pick up your award, and kind of come through here.
If you tell us what it is, we'll pull it.
All right. First player earned the Hustle Award and also the Leadership Award, which is what you get, of course, for coming out and showing day in and day out what a player's supposed to do, practicing in the games. And that's Leah Trahan. She should get a Slay Award too. If you get the same thing that you may have gotten last year, then that should speak volumes to you, because it means that you know you really fit that particular information. So Next player is player to watch, and you know some players are on the bubble as far as getting to where making a big jump, and we know that they're right at that edge, and we expect a lot more out of them the following year. Player to watch is one of those, and that is Macy Wagner. Next player has a Hustle Award, which is self-explanatory. The most unheralded player, which basically means, you know, you do your job. You go out there and do your job, and as long as you're there doing your job, nobody misses you. Whenever you're not where you're supposed to be, you're out for some reason, then it leaves a huge hole that causes us fits. You don't normally get the accolades that means the good jobs that some of the maybe more offensive players, the strikers and whatnot get. So the Hustle Award and the most unheralded award, or player, should I say, Cleo Bourne. All right, also, this player, we found a spot for her this year, and she really did a great job. Really made a big difference in a lot of, I think, the way we moved the ball and the way we scored. And she's a young lady that hustled every time in practice and every time in the game. She was up and down the field. Not only did she receive the Hustle Award, but she received one of our all-district players. And that is Monica Carro. All right, most improved, real quick. Now, we talk about players to watch, and these are players a lot of times that just made that extra step, and we expect them to continue to get better. But you can see a noticeable difference in the way that they play from one year to the next, and that's Mackenzie Hepler. All right. Sometimes these out of order. All right. Communication is important on the field. We talk about communication all the time, and somebody that communicates better probably than any other lady I've seen in a long time, because I can hear when I go to the bathroom at the concession stand. I can still hear. And that's kind of great. Kylie had a good year this year. She also received one of our all-district player awards. All-district. All right, that's Rookie Award. Of course, comes to players that are pretty new to soccer. Listen up, please. Hurry up. All right. Rookie Award, or should we say Best Rookie Award, goes to players that are new to soccer, new to the game. And that one, the Best Player, Best Rookie Award goes to Riley Griffin. I was looking for. I knew I lost it. Most improved touch, too. All right. Defensive part of the game is one of my favorite parts of the game, and I have a new award that I've created this year. It's called Hold the Line Award. That means somebody that held outside back that basically dominated, held their side of the field, and did a great job for us, and that's Allie Cunningham. Right. Most consistent. If one word to describe this individual is consistent, and that's whether it be in soccer or everything else. She's always consistent. Sportsmanship Award. I never see anything but a smile on her face, and from what I hear, most of everything comes out of her mouth is always positive. That's Alex. Most versatile players that we tend to put in different places, and they have success in those areas. And also a sportsmanship award goes for this young lady. Kind of the same thing. She always got a smile on her face, and always has just positive things to say. Moved to the outside wing position, and she actually scored a goal this year. Taylor Thompson. All right.
Yeah, Taylor!
Yeah! Oh, here's your better, Alex. All right. Another rookie award, and also another improved touch award, because I think both these ladies deserve these accolades from how far they've come, and that's Miss Caitlin Duff. This young lady is our leading goal scorer this year. She also helped us in our midfield position. She is looking not only at the offensive MVP, but also an all-district award, and there's Alyssa Fleming. All right. This young lady has an award called Most Intensity. Also, and that probably best describes her, most intensity. Defensive MVP and all district player Elizabeth Liddell. So many. Oh, they just do it. All right. This is kind of an honorary offensive MVP. MVP, offensive MVP, normally goes to the player that scored the most amount of goals, and that's understandable. This young lady, we've never had a couple players to score a lot of goals. We usually have one that dominates, and we don't have another lady that has a tendency to score a lot of goals as well. But this year we did. And we want to make sure that we recognize her for that, her offensive goals scored, and that is Anna Grace Atwood. I didn't think she. This young lady stayed hurt and didn't get a whole lot of time either at the JV or the varsity level, and that was Miss Jacqueline Stockstill. Is she here? Jason, is that what I said?
Alyssa, go get your thing.
All right, this young player is pretty much I would say his first year to the varsity, and although he played some last year, really, it's not unusual to see a player that develops as quickly as this player has, but it's not common. Somebody puts in a lot of work to get better whenever they get their touchdown and just in the right place at the right time, does all the right things. So he is a most improved touch, also best rookie award, and also most improved overall, and that is Christopher Hart. Alright, this leadership award. Sometimes players work just as hard as everybody else, if not harder than some, and they don't get any accolades because maybe they're playing a position that's a backup position and they don't get a lot of time. And it doesn't mean that that player hasn't worked and is not getting better. It just means that they have to keep a good attitude in that position says a lot about an individual. And he's getting better, and we're happy to have him, and that's Grayson Kirby. Nice man. All right, most intensity. This player's intensity doesn't matter how many people beat the hell out of him. He still gets back up and he's still intense. And he does get beat up, seems like every game. He also has the hustle award because he's always in practice 100 miles an hour. You can't beat him down, you can't make him stop. That's Mr. Jay Johnson. We always had a joke who was going to beat him up that night of the game. Seemed like everybody threw the target for everybody. All right, but most improved, and this is overall most improved. I thought that does see a significant change in an optimistic way in his play. Also, an offensive recognition, which means he scored quite a few goals for us, but it was not our leading goal scorer, and that is Mr. Noah Reed. All right, very quickly, midfield MVP, and he kind of a little bit, I guess he played other positions besides midfield, but I was happiest to have him at the midfield, treasure midfield position when he was in there, and that was Stephen Johnson. Another hold the line position. And if you ask this player, he says he loves the line, but don't stick him in trailing mid because he'll get very angry. And that is Mr. Trevor Malone. Like that. Most unheralded player. Another one of these that talks about somebody who goes in, does their job, does a good job. And doesn't get a whole lot of accolades. Matter of fact, the players always give him a hard time. So I'm on this side, Mr. Jacob Turtis. He gives it back to him, though. Hurt for quite a long time, but when he got in there, I was actually pleasantly surprised at his movement, the way he worked the ball, and he looked like he hadn't been out that long. I mean, he looked like he hadn't been sitting out as long as he had. That's Mr. Chance Jones. None of that. All right. Most versatile. This player played several positions and could have played an outside back if I would have asked him to. But thank goodness didn't have to do that this year. Most versatile, and I think I have another one mixed in there for you, but I'll have to find it.
Okay.
Like I said, we could have played an outside back, but primarily played center back, and Trinity Mid, Mr. Aiden Fleming. That's what I know. There's a time I love at the football. Real fast, best rookie, or I should just say rookie award, not best rookie, but rookie award. To signify this player's potential as he continues. We expect a lot from this young kid. He's got great touch, he's got good vision, he seems like he's in the right place at the right time. That's Grant Malcolm.
He already got it. No, he already got it.
Grant!
He told me I was bussing on some chicken. Thought he was cussing. Also, another player, the same thing. We expect a lot from this player, same award, same thing, and we've seen good things already, and we like what we see. Excited to have him in the future, and that's Hugh Miller.
Yeah, he got it on JV.
This player almost got an extra award for best hair. But with the printer broke, so I couldn't get it out. This player has some wild hair, and he has a lot of potential. So y'all work him to death, he will reach that potential. Mr. Gavin Garza. Whoa! Like that. Like, there you go. That's what we're doing. All right. That must be nice. All right. Leadership Award, all district player. And make sure I'm not missing anything here. Mix up. Leadership Award, all district player, played a fantastic center back for us this year, Mr. Holden Dodd. All right. Offensive MVP, individual scored the most goals for us this year. Best communicator, I don't know if we know who that is or not. You know, communication is not just talking. All district player, and sometimes we just can't get them to be quiet, but we love them anyway. Mr. Brandon Carter. And broke my mirror and driver did. Hey coach, is this supposed to come off? No, it's not. All right. I think the rest of these folks are not here. I'm not mistaken. I also want to. That would be. Hi, man, we at? Real quick, all my seniors, stand up right quick. Everybody, if you're senior, stand up. Each one of you got a coach's award and y'all's information. If you didn't, let me know. You should have a coach's award certificate in there. Y'all stick them. And that was just because there was no possible way I could just pick one person for the coach's award. Y'all have all been with us for so long that if I don't feel any different about one of you than I don't feel about the other. Don't like none of them. No, just joking. But seriously, I could not pick one over the other. So, we gave y'all all the coaches awards just because of what y'all meant to the program. Y'all all deserve one. Listen up. I had while we're talking about an award that we weren't aware that we were going to get out, I want to make sure that I acknowledge a player that didn't get to play this year, but it wasn't her fault. She wanted to. New to our ladies, Miss Perry, stand up. She drives a very nice Jeep. What? Nothing more. What? An Audi.
Very nice Audi. It's a standard.
No, it's not an Audi. All right.
When he gets done, if you got any kind of coaches award or MVP or trophy or anything, come see you. Take a picture.
All right. Real quick. Real quick. Just because a player does not sometimes receive an all-district player award doesn't mean that I may name a player a defensive MVP that may not get an all-district certificate. So, but there's only so much love to go around. This player, we forgot to get this out whenever we gave it out. For our young defensive player that I think he just did everything right. Came to practice, always was there, never left early, did everything that we asked him to do, and was always solid in the game. That's Mr. Trevor Malone for you. Don't ask him to play trailer again. That's not his job. All right.
If you got a trophy, you need to come take a picture. Just one. I just need a picture for faces. Whatever. You can bring all.
Real quick, hey, last two that we got today, this is overall MVP. They say MVP, but it doesn't necessarily mean, that's what a good name for a trophy MVP. But this is for players that just come out and did everything that we asked them to do and did it with extra, what's the word, pep, did it with extra pep, positive attitude, came out to practice. And it's more of a practice thing for us than it is a game thing, because we're going to play like we practice. So that's the most important part of a player is how they practice. So the overall, what we call MVP, we're just going to say person that we think gave us their all throughout the year of practice and in the games. For the ladies, Monica Caro. Golden Dollar. Oh, and look, next time we have a practice, I'm going to bring a couple balls for Coach Foster and Coach Trahan. We're going to sign them for them, okay? Because, let's give a round of appreciation to Coach Trahan and Coach
Huh? You can talk.
Hey, can we go ahead and have the seniors come up? Our seniors come up? Oh, man. Not like the old people getting up. After all these years. You don't know it all. That way you guys keep doing that jersey. I don't know that over your room. She was dead set on that too. I was like, man. Coach, what are we doing? What are we doing, guys? You brought us up here.
Alright, let me take a picture of y'all after y'all get them.
I'll pick a spot for you. Right there.
Alright, coaches, y'all jump in and take a picture with them. Senior squish in. The box was